This is Tully Dio and Madman Matt sitting next to me per usual. And we are the hosts of the Tully Dio Show.
I thought I was always a good wingman.
I wake up when my eyes open. Because, you know, rock and roll stays up late. It's like if you're drinking the big beers, then I think there should be a certain level of cheer that you get from that. So like whilst drinking the big beers, you should feel more cheerful. Unless you're a sad drunk and no one likes that.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Los Angeles, we're pumping it out to the people, you know? It's the hot stuff. This is where, this place is boiling with, you know what I mean? Everybody wants something new in LA. And it is time for some new rock and roll. It is so time.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, look at, he's on a bench. That's a Disney bench.
This is a downtown Disney bench.
Look who showed up.
Disney.
Motor City Schmidty stopped by.
Hell yeah.
Haven't seen him since high school.
It's been a while.
He doesn't talk a lot, but when he does, let me tell you, gold.
That's right.
Underdosing. Oh, good.
I'm the happiest place in the world on earth.
It is. Right? It's the happiest place in the world, other than like, you know, I don't know.
Like Hawaii or something?
I don't know, Disney World. We better get going with the show. Schmitty's already getting dizzy from underdosing.
Was the Disney?
Oh, no.
Dizzy.
So, lack of shrooms, huh?
I didn't blow, and I could sense there was trouble. I need to go. I walk against the grain, the one that you grow. You try and hide the pain, and I let it go. But now it's time for me to stand on my own 2 feet. I got these dreams, I know there's nothing that I can be. This life that they've been selling from a magazine, yeah, I ain't buying, I prefer to leave a legacy, yeah. You're just afraid I'll fall now. I won't. I need to stand up tall now. I know. It's time for me to let you see. Just shut your mouth, let your mind be free, yeah. from out of your life. All you need is good sensations, sweet sensations.
For the people who can't see us, because I know a lot of you guys are checking us out on YouTube now, Schmidty's got a bag on his head. Now, here's why. I got to explain why. Motor City Schmidty wears a bag on his head because he often has a lot of drugs on him. He doesn't want people to know who he is.
We grew up in Detroit.
We went to high school together, and and we didn't do a lot of drugs in high school together. Josh, Raimonde, Aliens, and pMad Medicine right now, February 4th.
Standing on the bank, watching the world go by. Standing on the bank, watching the world go by. Standing on the bank, watching the world go by. What takes your breath away? What takes your breath away? And a special time. Black and white and red and green. Black and white and red and green. Black and white and red and green. Vanish the colors from round our eyes. We just live and breathe. Medicine. Medicine. Banish the colors from round your eyes. Medicine. Medicine is what you need. Medicine is what you need. Medicine. Medicine is what you need. Medicine is what you need. Vice has its own reward. Vice has its own reward. It's not in a pill, you know. It's not in a pill, you know. It's within. Black and white and red and green. 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 Medicine. Standing on the bank, watching the world go by. Standing on the bank, watching the world go by. Standing on the bank, watching the world go by. We are close to the eve. Black and white and red and green. Black and white and red and green. Medicine. Why do you live this way? Why do you live this way? What would you say to life in a day? What would you say to life in a day? Medicine. Banish the colors from your eyes, from round your eyes. What takes your breath away? What takes your breath away? From round your eyes. From round your eyes. Time is God. Life is. Why do you live this way? Is that my place to say? Why do you live this way? It's not my place to say. They hand you the script. Medicine. From round your eyes. Why do you live this way? It's not my place to say. It's not my place to say. It is within. It's within.
This next track, which is Big Jim's Wild Card. Oh, you could barely hear it. That was you gassed out on the whip. He was like, he gassed out. It's
Whoops.
It's Rivita. Now, the fact that there is no way in hell I'm going to pronounce this right. There is just no way, because it's like, it has all sorts of like little dots and stuff because it's Indian. So like, because she's from India and she makes this amazing pop music and we love to play her. Every time she sends us a track, we put it up. It's Naju Bow Bow Woo or Wow. I don't know. But, here's the thing. It's a great track. I love it. And I wish that I knew how to pronounce things better, especially in Indian. But I don't. But this is her track, and it's an amazing pop song, and everybody's going to love it. Rivita, right now, Big Jim's Wildcard.
When the night falls, you call me. I hear you, you hear me. When the wind blows, you hold me. I know you, you know me. There is no space between us. All the time and hesitation, I scare you, you scare me. So silent, so quiet, I scream but no one hears me. Where is the hope in this love?
I need to know if Minnie Mouse is wearing a dress or a pantsuit.
That's a fine question. Because
That's a fine question.
It is, because, it's a new day. And,
That's right.
Minnie might not want to wear the skirt.
I don't think it's cool, man.
I think she should have on a nice pair of slacks.
I think she should have the skirt on, be the way she always is. For 50
Absolutely.
years.
Oh, why?
I'm not into this, whatever.
Oh,
change
you're a
everything around.
traditionalist. You're a traditionalist. See, I like forward. I like to move forward. I want to see her in a nice pair of freaking jorts, or maybe
You
some.
want her in some sort of those yoga pants. I see Minnie in yoga pants.
No, I don't want to see anybody in yoga pants, because that's a slippery slope. Nobody should wear yoga pants. No one.
No. Yeah, I
No
don't know
one.
about that. Nobody on
if
the
one
planet
person
Earth.
gets to wear it, that means everybody gets to, and everybody shouldn't.
I don't want to see any knuckles.
I don't know. Smitty, God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Smitty, the Metal Byrds, just so you know, Youth Illusion, Help Me to Believe, right now, Schmidty, a.k.a. Knuckles.
Tully and Madman.
Yes.
tried to come to terms with every problem I have made. Remorse alone for what I did is more than I can take. Feeling the darkness closing in, I can't hardly breathe. And grace alone is not enough, so help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can't face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. Help me to believe. So bury me underneath the weight of my mistakes. Cleanse my soul and let my demons lay. I can't keep turning back to who I was. This grief will bury me. So help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can't face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. So help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. Help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same. Help me to believe, help me to belong, help me to make right everything that I've done wrong. Try to love again when I can face the day. Help me to believe things will never be the same.
We got more coming at you.
Yeah, we
We got
do.
Lobster Bomb. I love the name of that band.
Damn.
Lobster Bomb.
That just got me hungry, brother.
From the East Coast?
I don't know. I didn't do any research on them. I just heard the track and got all excited. Because it's like a punky track. It's like punk rock, alti-punk rock. Like Kajagoogoo. Maybe not like Kajagoogoo, but I just like to say Kajagoogoo.
Boingo.
Oh, that's another good one.
Love that.
Funny band names from the 80s. Actually, those guys might have been, they were 70s, weren't they? Boingo Boing.
60s, actually, I think they were first started.
Oingo Boingo
Really?
and
Late 60s.
Kajagoo?
Wow.
I don't know about that, but Oingo Boingo.
No
Late
shit.
60s, yeah.
Schmidty's always got mad knowledge.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
dropping-
forgotten a lot of it. A lot of it. His brain's kind of like a piece of Swiss cheese now.
Tully,
Yeah, bud.
easy on the Mad. Mad's taken.
Right. You have vast.
You want him to get pissed off?
No,
That's
I
what you're
don't.
trying to
Vast
do. I thought
knowledge.
you wanted me on here to be,
Listen,
help
he's
you.
fine
So-
with you,
Damn
man.
it.
You need to really lay off the
I don't
sativas. They're
know,
making you all
something's making me
jittery.
paranoid.
Super paranoid, man.
I think it's
the
this chair, man.
satives.
I think it's this chair.
Lobster Bomb Sense is your punky track. You got Three Sun, Complicated, and Silent Stranger, who we've played before and everyone has enjoyed, with Nights and Days, D-A-Z-E. That's the end of Tully's set list for February 4th. Enjoy these tracks.
Little trouble of colors, 'cause they were in the way.
Feel like I'm living life inside a maze, or on a spinning wheel inside a cage. I just go till it stops. Can't get out, can't get off. Just a thread in someone's tapestry, but I don't know what they're trying to weave. Do I fit here or there? Do I fit anywhere? I just wish for once that life didn't have to be so complicated, 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 so complicated. I'm trying to do the best I can, but all my plans have disintegrated. I just can't take it, it's too complicated. pleasure and pain. To me it's all the same. I'm taking all the blame. You're telling me your lies. So cut me down to size. Oh, must have been those nights and days. Can't you see me now? I'm caught in this frantic haze. Oh, tried a lot of different ways, but I keep coming around in time for those nights and days. 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 Those nights and days. Nights and days. Must have been those nights and days. Can't you see me now? I'm caught in this frantic haze. Oh, tried a lot of different ways, but I keep coming around in time for those nights and days.
It's time for Tully Speaks, and let me tell you about this week's topic. Hits close to home because it's a Spotify issue, and we're on Spotify. I mean, we're on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, TuneIn, all sorts of things, but we are on Spotify. Now, if people aren't in the know, now don't ever never take anything that we say. Like, see, misinformation, that's all I know. I don't even have any actual information ever. No idea. So, that being said, Spotify, Joe Rogan's doing his show. He's talking about the COVID. He's talking about some things. He's putting some information out there. And it's not necessarily accurate, I guess, and stuff like that. And artists are pulling their music from Spotify in protest of Joe Rogan. Neil Young, Joni Mitchell,
yeah.
Nash, from Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Oh, really? Him too?
Graham Nash.
Oh,
and,
wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know
Irie, what's her name? India Irie. Is that her name?
India Irie?
Yeah, she pulled hers too. She pulled hers though because of things he said about race. So now we're getting, see what he did there now. What Joe Rogan did there is he cracked the door open, and now he's going to get super hyper looked at. And he says a lot of dumb shit. No offense, but he says a lot of dumb shit. That's what you do. You're just talking, and you're just saying stuff. He smokes a lot of joints. You think he'd be more chill.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Now, for me, I don't agree with a lot of the things the guy says. I liked him on news radio, and after that, I never really liked his stand-up. I didn't care about Fear Factor or any of that. He does a good job on the UFC stuff, but I don't really dig his show that much. Yeah. That's just me. If you like it, But free speech, man.
That's right.
They should put a disclaimer on it, and then he's allowed to say what he wants. He is not a doctor. You should not be taking advice from fucking Joe Rogan. Why would you ever take any medical advice from fucking Joe Rogan?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, but if you run into a huge place and yell fire and run out, isn't that free speech too?
Yes, it is. No, actually, I think that's against the law. And he's got 11 million viewers. So
per episode.
Man, that is going to take. We'll see if he gets canceled or not.
I think his fans will protect him, but the thing is, you got to take it from where it's at. I mean, it's Joe Rogan, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not like any doctor, right?
No, he's not even sort of a doctor. The only thing I would ask Joe Rogan about is what strain I should smoke.
Yeah.
That's
it. Good advice.
Or like what UFC fighter should I bet on?
Yeah.
What protein you should eat for working out. Yeah.
How should I hold my hand to box? Anything like that.
Sure. Yeah.
What is the fear factor? Have you ever eaten goat anus? I don't know. That's what the guy does.
Or balls.
He eats like snail balls. I don't even know what those are, but he eats them. Motherfucker, they're all eating everything. He tried some shit. I think he tried the big roaches.
Oh,
Keep it together.
Fuck that guy.
He's got a really weak stomach. Yeah. Schmidty's got a weak tummy, and I can't talk about certain things around him. He usually throws up if I say the word meatloaf. He doesn't like the word loaf.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's...
It's like behind.
Yeah. I forgot because we're talking about Rogan. The point is, you shouldn't listen to anybody about medical advice besides doctors.
They're not elephants. They shouldn't be paid in peanuts.
Smitty, yes, you're right, but also no. They should not be paid in peanuts. They should be paid in doubloons. I don't know. Here's the thing: don't listen to celebrities for your medical advice. I think is the moral of this Tully Talks.
Great advice.
Yes.
Don't do it, especially Joe Rogan.
That's right. Tully Talks.
Everyone listens.
That's right. Thanks, Smitty.
That mad moment. TullyDioShow.com. It's a myth. A man.
Madman Matt here, okay? I'm a little weirded out because I don't know what this animal is. Did you wave at me? What is it? Is it a cow? It's got a bell? Oh, it is. It is a cow. I don't know. Should I go ask? Ask it? Okay, it's freaking me out. I don't know if it's... We'll just go. Let's just leave. What is it? What?
Schmitty. Schmitz.
What's up, Tully?
Dude, it's interview time.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yes, and we got Demis Documentary, who is the fastest woman in North America. Is that true?
I mean, I'll take it.
You got to be up there.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, according to others, that's kind of where I've been placed. But there's a lot of talent in Canada for sure. But on the female side of things, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Well, if you want to call me that, you can call me that.
I will. So Demi is a race car driver. So I want to know how you got into it. But what do you have currently going on first, and then we'll get into a little backstory.
Yeah, wow, that's a loaded question.
I know.
There's so much stuff going on. A lot of what we've been working on from last season. So this is actually the first place that I think I've been able to talk about this. But there's a documentary coming out this year that we were filming all last year and carried through to a bit into this year as well. But I can't announce where it's going to be yet, but it'll be streaming services. We'll just say that. and it's about women in motorsports. So I was chosen to be a part of this documentary, and it showcased me and 2 other drivers from Canada, and yeah, so there's going to be a documentary on us called Women in Motorsports, and it's coming out in May of this year.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it was surreal to even just be able to like tell your story on such a platform, and you know, just kind of showcase what you're capable of doing on such a wide, I don't know, something that's going to be broadcasted so majorly. It was just a surreal experience for sure.
Oh, it's going to influence so many people. That's the best thing about stuff like that. When you do get the specifics, or when you can say the specifics, just send me a direct message and I'll tell the people. Whether you're on or not, I'll just tell them like, hey, check out Demi's. This is the documentary Demi was talking about on February 4th. Here it is.
Yeah,
and I'll go watch, because I'm going to watch.
Thank
because
you.
I find that topic extremely interesting.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can spam your viewers and tell them this is Demi's documentary. Go watch it.
They'll thank me for it. So how did you get into racing? Now, here's the thing. I don't know shit about cars. I'm from Detroit. I love cars. I love classic cars. I love like looking at cars, sitting in cars, but I know nothing of the action of cars. Like if you put me in a race car, I would be able to like sit there and probably try to look for the radio or something. Like I know nothing. So how did you even get into such a, I don't know, it's just unusual sport to get into?
Yeah, for sure. It's not like one of those sports like soccer where you're like, well, I don't know, I played it at recess one day and, you know, I just found a love for it.
Exactly. Would you steal your parents' car when you were 13 and decide you were going to be a race car driver? Hey.
No comment. Well, we grew up in the country, so there was lots of room for fun shenanigans. But how I grew up, I mean, the thing with racing is it's usually a sport that's in the household. So, I mean, my dad raced cars when we were younger, so it was a sport that we were kind of brought up around. But my dad had 3 girls, 3 daughters. He didn't expect any of us really to get into racing. And I was actually a triathlete before this. I was competing at a pretty high level for triathlons. And then over training and stuff like that, I blew out the left side of my hip. And so I was in and out of hospitals getting treatment and stuff like that. And then during my rehab, I was like, man, I got to do something. Like my brain is just like, it's still going. And so I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to put myself into go-karting. And so I put myself into go-karting. I took my bike and I biked up to our local track. And it just turned out to be something that I had a real passion for and somewhat of a natural talent. And just progressed my way from there. But yeah, it all started with a hip injury and it being in my household. Yeah.
Now, how long did it take you from that first go-kart ride to now to get to where you're at? Because you're like, you're pro. You know what I mean? Like your pro status.
So do you sit back and drive like this, or how do you do it?
On the street, no way. I'm actually more nervous driving on the roads, like everyday roads.
Yeah, I bet.
You see some people and you're like, that's not going to end well. Like they're just, I'm pretty good. I've also learned, you know, we're all young at one point, and before I was doing this on a racetrack full time, you know, I didn't have the cleanest record when I was younger. And then, you know, eventually you kind of just learn that it's not cool to do on the road. And so I drive like a grandma on the street now. Like everyone's like, oh, you must go so fast. And it's like, no, it's the furthest thing from the truth.
It's the opposite. You don't even want to deal with it.
And you see
so how long did it take you from the go-karts to where you're at now?
Yeah, so I've been doing it for about a decade, if not longer. So I started go-karting, and I progressed through the ranks really quickly in go-karting. So usually, you know, there's kids that start when they're like 4 or 5 years old. Yeah. I mean, I was already in my teen years because I had originally pursued a career as a triathlete. So I did about 1.5 years of go-karting before I threw myself into a race car and just went 2 feet in. So I did about 2 summers of advanced driving courses with like instructors and stuff like that. And then I got my racing license, and it's been 8 years since then.
Wow. So it takes a while. I mean, I figured it would take a long time to get from that to that. Do you think I could handle doing the go-karts?
Yeah, for sure. I encourage people going into go-karting. It's so much fun and you'll become addicted to it. You'll want to get better when you're in that type of sport because it's just like you're progressing at something that you're having fun with. So naturally you become like hyper focused on it because you're like, wow, this is freaking sick. Like you just want to keep going out there. But yeah, like I raced against a guy and I'm like normal people can go into go-karting. That's how it all starts. We all start off with, no background. But even just like a lot of people think like I can't become a race car driver because I didn't start when I was super young. But I was racing against a guy named Ahmad who was 80 years old, like just a handful of years ago. He was still going at it. And so it's like age doesn't matter, your background doesn't matter. Just get into the sport and become addicted to it. And like the talent and the skill will come from there.
Because it's something that I'm not like, I like to work out and stuff like that, but I never was a very good group athlete. Like I never was good at like group sports. And it's something that I've always wanted to try. So like, hopefully someday I can come to Canada and you can take me out in a car and just show me what it's like. Just show me. I just want to know what it's like to go that fast.
I get it.
Yeah.
What?
I get why you're wearing the shirt.
Yeah. I'm representing Canada.
The wrong province, but I respect the Canada.
I know. I was like, yeah, well, I can't do everything. I found this at a thrift store, everybody. If you're not watching us, it's a Canadian hockey jersey that I found at a thrift store. Why it was at a thrift store in California, I really have no idea. Because everybody here is a transplant.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say somebody came down from all of our COVID restrictions and stuff like that, and just wanted to get out of here. And
yeah, exactly. They bailed, left all their stuff. What do you got, schmidty?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, I thought you wanted to ask a question.
Well, I just want to know what kind of music Demi likes.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. It being a music show and everything, what type of music do you listen to? Now, you can't listen while you're driving, right? Even if you're practicing, can you listen to music?
No, you don't want to do that because when you're reaching speeds of like 300 kilometers and you want to, take as much of that speed into a corner, you don't really want to be jamming to anything else but just your focus.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes total sense. I would not listen to music, but okay, so you're getting ready to get in the car and you're getting fired up. What do you listen to?
AC/DC for sure. There's a lot of like classic rock. So that's what I grew up on. My mom was huge on classic rock and she's a big music buff actually herself. So I learned quite a bit and got a lot of my music taste from her. As I grew up and like, once you start to reach like your teenage years and you can start choosing your own music.
Yes.
Because like that's actually a pretty pivotal point like in a kid's where like when they can start like Googling their own music and start to identify by their own music. Like there's a point in time where that happens. And so I remember I like early 2000s alternative rock. That's more my time. And, but I definitely appreciate, classic rock as well. And that's what gets me hyped up because when I played a lot of sports as well, our coaches used to always blast like Thunderstruck and like and everything. And you're just like,
you're the champions.
You got to do the Mad mixtape.
Yeah.
You got to have the mix get you fired up,
Yeah.
So wait, early 2000s. So like, what was early 2000s? Blink 182.
Blink 182, Evanescence, Green Day. Actually, it's funny. So Green Day, American Idiot, that was like the first song where I was just like, wow, I really love this. That was the turning point for me where I knew that was my genre of music that I liked. And like I like Limp Bizkit and like a little bit of like whatever Yellow Card, Sum 41, stuff like that. But it was Green Day, American Idiot, and I had the CD. I had one of my friends from like on the school bus. She burned me a Green Day CD, and I was listening to it. And I remember my sister, because I'm the youngest, she took my CD and she ran downstairs and she's like, "Mom, Dad, listen to what Demetria is listening to." And she put it on and she was like blasting American Idiot, and my parents were like looking at, and like my dad more so was looking at me, and I was like, "Why are you trying to get me in trouble? Like, what do you mean?" Like, but yeah, so that was more my jam.
And that's not even a bad one. It's not like it's not even like a bad, like they're not even gnarly. Like
didn't catch my System of a Down CD.
Yeah, seriously, you missed that one, thank God. Like that would be brutal. I mean, like those bands, that was a great time for like alt punk, pop punk, like all that stuff was great. Sum 41, that's a nice Canadian band.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember when the guy from Some Date 41 was dating Avril Lavigne?
Yeah,
It was
Avril
all the
Lavigne.
rage.
Oh, you want to actually hear something about that? So
Yes.
I was at a bar one night with my mom because that's who I party with.
Yeah, you know.
And so she actually had a high school reunion, and she told me, she's like, "Why don't you come out? I don't want to go alone." So I was like, "Okay, whatever, I'll come." And so I went there, and I met the father of the drummer of Sum 41, and he was just going off about the relationship of like Avril Lavigne and his son and this and that, and he exposed a lot of stuff, and I was like, "Wow, I feel like I know them." Like,
You can't even get over it.
yeah,
Let alone the actual guy.
yeah, exactly. So
I thought they were going to be like the biggest couple in the history of Canada.
that's like mixing fire and
Ooh.
fire.
Wasn't she with the guy from
Skater Boy.
No, the guy from Nickelback.
Oh,
Wait,
ew.
they're Canadian too.
Wasn't she with him?
She only dates Canadian guys, I guess.
Skater girl.
Skater Boy.
Yeah. Both
God damn it, Schmidty.
I
I don't even know what he's talking about half the time.
Well, she kind of looked like she wanted to be a skater girl.
She
I don't
did.
know.
Hey, what do
Yeah.
you think her best song would
She
be?
made every young girl wear white tank tops and ties.
Yeah.
Remember that? I remember that Halloween after she blew up with Skater Boy. There was like all these girls with like jorts on and like, you know, did I say jorts twice today?
Jorts. It's a thing.
You're not wearing
The
jorts,
jean
are you?
shorts.
Yeah.
They're still huge in Canada.
Aren't they called cutoff?
No, cutoffs are different. Cutoffs are like, all right, Schmitty. We have a guest here, and you want me to talk to you
Jean
about jorts, and they're not the
Jean
same.
shorts.
Jorts are like what John Cena wears. What you're talking about is like what
Wait a
Lemmy
minute,
wears.
Is that like
Jorts are like
shorts
knee-length
for boys?
jean shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jean shorts. You know, you don't ever
Cutoffs.
watch John Cena?
Cutoffs.
They're not cutoffs, Smitty.
Oh.
Come
Cutoffs,
on.
I think, are more like capris. I don't know. Maybe they're cutoffs too.
Smitty just has so many questions that are like unanswerable a lot. I'm gonna have to go buy a pair and show him so he understands fully.
I'm
Now-
just also wondering how Schmitty is breathing through
just
his
like to
mouth a
know-
lot.
He barely is.
My question for Demi is, I'd like to see you do the quarter mile on 8 Mile Road.
4 mile and 8 mile. Oh.
Oh,
wow.
see, he wants to throw you back to Detroit. You know what? I'll tell you what. You can go as fast as you want on 8 Mile. Nobody's stopping. Nobody's stopping anybody. It's unsafe.
Yeah. Even the cops will just let me go.
They really do. They're just like, you know what, though? It's probably safer if you just keep driving.
Yeah.
So we're not going to pull you over for running that stoplight. Now, what is the fact? Because this is just for the people need to know this. For your friends who are race car drivers, they're like, piff. But what's the fastest you've ever gone?
310 kilometers.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
What's
I
that
don't-
in miles per hour, Schmitty?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
get your
American.
God damn it.
Well, let's see if we can. I don't know. Do you want to do a quick?
Uh-oh, Demi's pulling it up.
Turn six.
Yeah.
She's got it, because for her American friends, she has
Yeah.
it, like, real quick, she can look it up.
So let's do 310 kilometers.
We're a little behind the curve, Demi.
Oh,
We're a little behind the curve.
183. That's my guess. 183.
Why isn't it working here?
183.
Yeah,
kilometers.
that's my guess.
Did you just figure that out?
I guessed it. I'm
Are you
mathematically.
guessing it? I wouldn't imagine that to be too.
Schmitty's brain's a little fried from all the drugs he did in high
I'm
school.
thinking 60 miles an hour.
It's 192.6 miles per hour.
192.6.
Mm-hmm. Why does this sound so slow when you put it into miles per hour?
Because what's slow, it's still a slow way of measuring. The rest of the world doesn't use it. We shouldn't be using it. I remember when I would drive in Canada, because, I'm from Detroit. So we'd go over to Windsor and stuff like that. And the first thing you'd have to figure out how to get to pay attention that you're not driving in miles per hour anymore. You get pulled over. It was always awesome going to the beer store and everything. Oh, man.
You guys don't have beer stores? I guess you guys just have them in all Walmarts.
Well, we don't have them. You can get booze anywhere in America. Are you kidding me? How do you think we get through our daily lives?
So how is the beer stores, like, you have to find a location? You guys can just pop into a convenience store or Walmart.
Oh, bud, anywhere. They're selling the fifths.
So, like, do you drive everywhere you travel to?
Not
Like, if you're doing
exactly.
196 miles an hour,
Right.
it's not going to take you very long to get somewhere.
Well, I don't think she does it on the street, Schmitty.
Oh.
I think that's just when she's on the track.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You travel a lot, Demi?
I do travel. I'm actually in between traveling right now. I'm about to head out to Quebec for a couple weeks, and then I head out to California in March after I get back. So there's they call me the traveling gypsy of my family. I don't I unpack my bag just to wash my stuff and put it back in, and then I'm out.
Now, these are all race car things you're going to do, right? Racing things, or just traveling things?
Well, mostly, yeah, like career related. So I do race, like I'm a race car driver, and I'm also a performance driver as well. So basically, to distinguish the difference between the two.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so obviously, like my racing side of things is when I race cars, and that's when I represent companies and sponsors and all of that kind of stuff. And then in between races, I'm actually a professional high performance driver. So I get hired out and I represent different manufacturers. And they tell me, like, hey, you're going to be off roading this car today. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then they'd be like, you're doing hot laps, or you're drifting, or you're doing like an autocross course. Like, whatever they want me to do to demonstrate the car's capabilities, I get hired to do that.
Oh my God, you're awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You know how to
Thank you.
drift?
Well, yeah, you learn. Like, it's just, it's part of the job.
Drifting is where, like, when you're driving the car and it does that cool stuff. Didn't you ever watch Tokyo Drift Voice?
Oh, yeah.
You never watch Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift?
I wanna know.
Well, you need to get into the Fast and Furious franchise because it gets crazy. By the end, they're in space. It's fucking absurd.
I will admit, after Tokyo Drift, they took it pretty far.
Oh,
But
my Lord.
once The Rock was introduced, we're like, this is more Hollywood now.
Oh, it was green screen horrific.
Yeah.
Do you have an entourage that travels with you?
No, I do not have an entourage that travels with me.
You can hire Schmitty.
Yeah, if you're down, Schmitty, let's go.
I can carry bags and stuff. I'm pretty good at that.
He can carry your helmet, yeah.
And put it on your head.
He probably needs that at night.
Yeah.
He says he wears a helmet sometimes to keep himself safe, which is it's a little scary.
You never know.
You never know.
I'd like to get a selfie with them.
So, she's going to be in California in March. I know you're doing your face. He does a duck face that he likes to put on Facebook.
That's perfect.
For the people.
Do it for the people.
For the people, Debbie. So you do the performance. Because I didn't even know the difference. So a performance driver, you get to do all that stuff. So like, let's say, and I'm just making up stuff. Like the new Ford F-150 comes out, right? Yeah. And it's got this, it's like gnarly because, you got to be able to do shit in those. So you're the one who like drives it up the mountain and then stops it in the commercial or in
Yeah. So for example, actually, just because you said Ford, I did the Bronco launch. So the Ford Bronco?
It's amazing. It's so cool looking. I want one so bad. Yeah, they're incredible cars, and for off-roading, like they've really, structured the car to be able to rotate really tight. Like it will lock up the inner back wheel so that you can actually get the vehicle to rotate in tight positions if you're stuck in between trees or something like that. But yeah, so I actually helped with the launch of that when they first came out, and I was doing the off-roading with them. So yeah,
Can you get me a discount deal on a new one?
I'll do my best for you, Schmitty.
He always is trying to get coupons and shit from people. We're trying to do an interview, and you're asking her for fucking coupons.
I haven't changed.
I know. This is how he was in high school. He was always trying to steal my nuggets and shit. Stealing my chicken nuggets and my French fries. And now he's sitting here trying to ask you for coupons while I'm trying to do a nice interview.
Listen, I respect the hustle, Schmitty.
He is a hustler. He's a hustler. He sleeps on my couch. He's a hustler. That's what he does. So this is great. So the documentary is coming out, and do you have anywhere that like you would like to send people to see what you do, or is there any like websites or anything you want to tell the people right now to get more of Demi?
Yeah, well, first off, I super appreciate the platform to share this. And I really appreciate any support. All of my social media channels I have grown organically. I've never fallen into the buy your followers or engagement. I just I feel like it's like you're paying for friends, which I really don't think. If you want to follow me, by all means, please do on all of my social media channels. So that's Instagram, TikTok, sorry.
Oh, that's
Facebook.
okay. There's a million now.
There's so many. It's Demi Chalkis, DemiChalkias, and my YouTube is Demi's World. So
I love
please
it.
follow, support, and then I usually give out free tickets to races and stuff like that, and I do a lot of giveaways and everything. So
So follow her.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Well,
Smitty's gonna follow you on my phone because he doesn't have a cell phone.
Okay, perfect.
I lose them. That's why I got my keys. I lose everything.
That's awesome.
Demi, thank you so much for calling in, and we'll interview you again. Whenever you got something going on, and definitely let us know when when the documentary's coming out, because I want to tell the people about all of it. Oh, one more question, and I don't know if you can answer this. Not what kind of so you're you're always driving these sick race cars, and you're going super fast, 196.2. Whatever, it's close like that, right? So you're going super fast and things like that. What do you drive when you're just going to the grocery store?
Yeah, so I actually have a collection of cars. So it depends on the season and it depends on the mood. So like you said, you like classic cars, so do I. I actually restore and modify vintage BMW specifically. But I also dabble in a few other makes and models. So it all just depends. If it's in the summer, it's my BMW E30, which is a 1992, or I have a 1997 2002 Ti. I did have a Subaru STI tuned and modified, but right now my current project is a 2017 Volkswagen Sport Wagon, and I'm actually doing a lift kit on it, and I'm making it an off-road wagon. So I'm in the process of doing that. So it really just depends on what the season is and how I feel that day.
You're cool.
Thanks, Minnie.
You're an amazing human, and I love what you do. It's awesome. I'm telling you, you got to take me for a ride one time, and we'll record it all, and you can just watch me crap my pants because we're going so fast. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to handle it. There's just no way. I already know myself. I'll just absolutely be terrified, but joy and terrified at the same time.
Oh yeah. Well, we got roll cages all around us. You'll feel safe.
Be safe. Safe-ish. All I need to be is safe-ish, Demi. That's it. I can take it.
Don't worry, I tested the durability of the safety equipment.
And I trust your ability as a badass driver.
Badass.
We'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much, Demi, for calling in. And till next time.
Till next time. Thank you, guys.
Big beers and cheers, Demi.
See ya.
Just like every week, I want to thank the Tully Dio crew, my brother, Madman Matt, executive producer, Amy Goldberg, and associate producer, Lisette Vega, the Tully Dio Show crew. Check us out every week. Hope you enjoyed the show. Big beers and cheers.
2 weeks? Yeah, it's been like fucking a week. We missed 1 week. That would have sucked though.
I think we missed 2 weeks, didn't we?
No, we
didn't. It's just been 1 week.
It's been 1 week.
I feel like
it's
I
like a
haven't seen
long
you in,
time
like,
because
6
we
years.
really like to fucking do the show.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the future.
It's the future.
The girl get up when she hears the beat, you know she go, go, go. Yeah, she loves to go, go, go. You know my baby, she was built for love. When I'm inside it feels just like a ghost because she go, go, go. Yeah, she loves to go, go, go. She was a no, no, no. No, she loves to go, go, go.
as a nigga, the anger management for my head is so funky, funky like Harlem. Listen to this rhyme, New York Times, hype on the track like that shit bust a rhyme. America's illest, no nigga village, got bulletproof vest for them haters in the bullet. Get out of my face, hit me on the mic space, hip hop rock music, with those like the bass like drama. Every time I come to the place like drama, y'all be screaming how to slang my mama. Get out my face, don't you it, while we wind it, come back to the dog like drama. Every time I come to the place like drama, y'all be screaming how to slang my mama. Got my face, don't you it, bother, 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 watch like drama, 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 drama. Hello, Randy, yeah, you know it's me. Check 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Randy, yeah, you know it's me. Check 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hello, Randy, yeah, you know it's me. Check 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Randy, yeah, you know it's me. Check 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Search keep on making it, y'all keep on playing it. We got the sickness, so we tryna take it. Search keep on making it, y'all keep on playing it. We got the innovators, stop y'all people hating. Search be illin', Cross be killin', top people shorts, over the feeling. Search be illin', y'all be stillin'. Down on your iPod, come and get the feeling. Search be spittin', beats be hittin', styles we flippin'. What y'all missin'? No, I'm not kidding. What y'all missin'? 10 beats breakers like a second right chicken. Hello America, yes I'm swearing at ya. Put the middle fingers up, yes I'm swearing at ya. All that glamour, I can just a hammer when you hit the beat knockin'. Do you know it's danger? It's like Robin Vomit, we ain't no joke. Blowing up like smoke. It's like Robin Vomit, we ain't no joke. Blowing up like smoke. It's like Robin Vomit, we ain't no joke.
What the hell did you expect from me? Things have changed, you see, the second tables turn. If you're playing with fire, then it can burn. Somebody light a match. Now you're feeling sorry cause I got you back. Your apology on me a feel. In the end, you just want to see me fall. And you don't wanna help it all. But yes, has taken its last toll. But you just want to see me fall. And I won't let myself to stay this stranded. tell your papa who's the blues.
The gummy bear.
Tell your mama, tell your papa who's the blues. Tell your mama, tell your papa who's the blues. Tell your mama, tell your papa who's the blues.
this one night. Now all I see is you. You're the song in my heart. You're the knife in my chest, it's true. Ostera, why'd you make me fall in love? Now all I want is you. It's true, it's true, it's true.
self-hated. Tell me how to fill the gun.
You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shatter me now. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shattered me now. Who you trying to fool? Trying to look and be cool, but I see right through. You see these bloodshot eyes, 'cause you falsified all those lies. Ring. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shatter me now. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shatter me now. I see you try to deny, you try to crucify those who won't comply. Just get out of my face, you'll end up falling from grace from all that pride. I tried to compromise, now I refuse to hide. I feel tortured and used, all this fucking abuse. I'm so damn unamused. I will not kiss the ring. I will not fingers up. I don't need you telling me what's right. I've got my own two eyes. I will not kiss the ring. No precious time to entertain fake friends. I will not pretend. Fingers up, kiss the ring. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shatter me now. You tear me up, you break me down. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shattered me now. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shattered me now. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shattered me now. Who you trying to fool? Trying to look and be cool, but I see right through. I don't need you telling me what's right. I've got my own two eyes. I will not kiss the ring. No precious time to entertain fake friends. I will not pretend. Fingers up, kiss the ring. You tear me up, you break me down like I'm made of glass. You shattered me now. You tear me up, you break me down. Kiss the ring.
down to the well. Arms limp and tired, heads hanging low, seeking a savior we've been promised long ago. The first sip of wine was the sweetest taste, a touch of something that we tried and failed to place. We paid no mind, then forgot to care. Hours later we were much the worse for wear. And now we lie here battered and bruised, poison tied up, bled out of use. It'd be different now if we only knew, but our dreams have gone to ragging on. No easy cure to see us right, and without the darkness there'd be no true shade of light. When false idols come and make their claims, question their motives, for you let them in your veins.